now the surrogate mothers are coming from the higher sections of society as a matter of choice. And when that happens, will they have a better voice, to contracts and things like that? Right now, because they're coming from deprived sections, they're not getting enough of their voice being heard.
The bulk of the cases are women who are doing this, desperate need for money. There is a difference, though, between surrogacy and egg donation. So egg donation, supposedly, so there's a rate card for the egg donation. There's something called the diva eggs. The diva eggs would be all the college students and professionals who earn money through egg donation. So their eggs are called diva eggs. There is, of course, the white woman's egg. So there are many, many, many people who will come. So East Europe, Russia are the places where you have Caucasian eggs being harvested. And then you have the really cheap eggs, which would be taken from tribal belts and, the very, very poor sections of society, because you know that the nutrition level of your diva eggs is going to be very different. So the possibility of those eggs sort of getting fertilized and then producing a baby that has a certain, it's so clinical that it can be mind-boggling. But still at the same time, to begin with what you said, we cannot take a judgmental position about the technology. The technology is there. My first question to Sama, the organization that approached me, was, what is your stance? Because if their stance was an ban the technology, which is what many of the left women groups are doing, I would not have made the film, because I totally disagree with that. It is an arena that needs to be monitored, to be understood, and that's the only way forward. Banning does nothing.
Okay. I just wanted to say that I like the film, my compliments. And I'm curious, about a third of the way into the film, I found I was dying to see a face. I really missed a face. And I'm sure Pooja liked the rough edit very much, because she's never ever going to get as much of a camera work shown as been shown in this film. It's a cameraman's delight. At what point did you realize that you were just not going to get faces? Was it during the filming? Did you know before you started? Or did you just decide that when you were on the edit? Because I'm sure that must have been your biggest hurdle, to keep the pace and the story going while not having faces to do it with.
When we were filming, especially in that little discussion in that room, I realized that nobody cared. They were not asking us, how are you shooting us? Are you shooting our faces or not? Again, like that, the earlier thing where I connected dots during my edit as to why my axis at one end stopped when axis at the other end began. This was a similar production of that. So yes, I knew that I would not be getting faces. By then I hadn't shot faces. Many of the women who had agreed to speak to me had also said they won't come on camera and they would give me audio recordings of the interview. But again, as I said, only one of them agreed. She was the only one who had no stake with the industry.